Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Jan Kilster and I'm a dairy farmer from Saskatchewan, Canada. This morning I was in the city and we just spent $3,000 to start the day on a new tire. You wonder how it can keep going like this. $3 grand for this tire. We are though lucky that they had it in stock ready to go. Dropped it off yesterday and picking it up today, so at least we can get the bunning going within a little longer than 24 hours after we found out we had to replace the tires. So that is some exceptional service. So that's the cost of doing business. I'm gonna wait for Chris to come here. Me and him can lift it up and then we'll just roll it off the back and try and grab it. Not let it roll too far, and then we can throw it back on the bunning manure spreader. So that's the plan. Brent's combining, he's combining peas. There's a load getting loaded into the bin and we're doing all kinds of stuff today, so should be a good day. Another cool thing for the YouTube channel I'll share with you guys is I just upgraded the drone. You guys know I love the drones on the YouTube channel, so this right here is the latest and greatest from DJI. It is a DJI Mavic 4 Pro. We bought the Fly More combo, so I also bought this morning, and believe it or not, the tire was the cheap thing today. So if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on this video, I would greatly appreciate it. We're gonna wait for Chris to come here. We'll get this tire unloaded.
It'd be nice if you aim for the bucket.
And just like that, we got the new tire on and this thing should be ready to haul. This afternoon we're doing some baling. I just showed Chris how to bale. He's not done it before, but he's pretty handy behind the wheel of a tractor, so I think he's gonna get the hang of it pretty quick here. Of course, we're gonna get the drone up in the air, see what that new thing can do. I just showed him how to switch a roll of net wrap in there, so that went pretty good. Hopefully he can get that figured out the next time he needs to change one. I don't think he's gonna need one though by the end of this field, but at least he knows now. I hope you guys enjoyed those first couple of drone shots with the new drone. It's always a little bit of a learning curve trying to get it smooth. I gotta adjust some settings. First thing I did right away is shut that stupid obstacle avoidance crap off. Never leave that on the drone. That's always got to be turned off instantly anyway. So next thing we're gonna do is check out the combine. It's going on peas still. Brent and Doug are doing that, so we'll head over there. just checked out the combine with the new drone. I think that went pretty good. The zoom lenses on that new drone are really sharp, I think, and the shots from those zoom lenses are a lot more usable than the previous drone, so that's cool. An update on how the crop is looking here. It's over 60 bushels an acre now, so that's a more accurate number. We have the scale at the yard, so we can tell pretty darn close how that crop is doing per load. So one load was 62 bushels an acre, so if that's what it turned out being, then we would be blown away by the yield. That's, I think, going to be the best yield on peas that we've ever had on our farm. So fingers crossed she keeps going like this. It could go, we could be miscalculating the yield. I don't think so, but maybe. So don't want to lock that in yet, but it is definitely getting close. That's the boss man, I better answer it. Well, that was good. We're gonna take over swathing from Neline. She is swathing barley right now, so I'm gonna hop in there in about an hour after we head over to Chris, who is baling straw right now. He's got an error there. I told him I'd be there in a couple minutes, so we are sending it across to the other side of the farm, and we're gonna try and get the baler figured out. Look at these swaths. That's looking incredible. It's crazy that we've swathed canola. Now we're swathing barley. We're gonna go right back to canola as soon as this is swathed, while Brent is combining peas and we're baling the straw off of fall rye. When I tell you everything got mature all at once this year, I'm being serious. Everything just all of a sudden, the snap of the fingers went and it all needed to come off the field. That's okay. Everyone's gonna put in long hours. We'll get her done. Got any tips? Don't plug it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I didn't plug it once.
Oh, nice.
But it's nice and dry, so that helps.
That's the bar. Don't plug it at all. 10-4. See what we can do.
Have fun.
Bye, rookie. We were moving there beautifully. Better lift up our reel here a little bit more. And my knives just stalled out, so I don't know why that happened. Stopped pretty quick. We only plowed like 2 meters tops of the stuff, so I guess we'll clear it out by hand and then we'll try to turn it on again. Hopefully it just goes. Reason for this could be, you can see it was seeded north-south and now we're cutting it east-west, and that means that the cutting blade will fill up with the entire row all at once. Instead of, if you go this way, it kind of just steadily goes, fills the whole table pretty evenly the whole time, whereas now it's like full, empty, full, empty, full, empty, and that's how it goes along and cuts. So sometimes you'll run into this issue and then you might need to cut it at an angle or just the other direction, north-south versus east-west, but hopefully we can just clear this out and keep cutting because it was going so nice. The crop's looking unreal too. I cannot believe the crops. Oh yeah, that's sharp. Yeah, look at that, eh? We've kind of figured out the knife issue with the knife stalling out. Turns out just had to drive a bit slower, go a little easier on the machine, and that was all that needed to be done. That's usually how it goes, just take it a little easier on the machine, goes a long way. Anyway, we're gonna keep cutting here for another hour or two, and then we're gonna check cows. And hopefully nothing goes wrong for the rest of the day. Just doing the night check in the freestall barn. We're checking if there's any cows calving. There was none on the calving pack, so that's nice. And now we're gonna push up the feed in the freestall barn, and then that'll be it for the day. We're just checking water bowls. Make sure they're not tipped over. Make sure the gates are all chained up. Make sure there's no cows that are still in the sort pen instead of put back in their group. But I think everything looks good in here, so I'm going home. So that means that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.